Have you ever wondered why identity and access management is such a critical component of cybersecurity? The answer lies in the ever-increasing threats we face in today's digital world. As our lives become more intertwined with technology, the need to secure our digital footprint becomes all the more crucial. We're not just talking about protecting your Facebook photos or email password, we're talking about safeguarding your personal information, financial data, and even your very identity. Enter Identity and Access Management, or IAM. It sits at the heart of every cybersecurity strategy, acting as the gatekeeper to our digital world. It decides who gets in, what they can access, and when they can access it. Without effective IAM, we leave ourselves vulnerable to a host of cyber threats, from identity theft to data breaches. To protect our digital assets, we need to understand and implement effective identity and access management strategies. So, what exactly is identity and access management, and why should it concern you? Well, Identity and Access Management, or IAM for short, is a cybersecurity framework that ensures only authorized individuals have access to specific resources within an organization. It's a bit like a digital bouncer, only letting in the right people to the right places at the right time. Let's break down the four main components of IAM: identification, authentication, authorization, and accountability. Identification is the process of labeling a user with a unique identifier, like a username, so the system can recognize who is trying to gain access. Authentication, on the other hand, is the process of confirming that identity. Think of it as the system asking, "Are you really who you say you are?" This is typically done using a password, a fingerprint, or some other form of biometric data. Next up is authorization. Once the system knows who you are, it needs to determine what you can do. Do you have the rights to access certain files? Can you modify them? This process is akin to a security clearance dictating what resources a user can access. Lastly, we have accountability. This ensures that all actions performed within the system can be traced back to a specific user. It's like a digital footprint, marking where a user has been and what they've done. This component is crucial in detecting and responding to potential security breaches. By managing these four aspects, IAM plays a crucial role in safeguarding digital assets. It helps to control who has access to what, when, and how they can interact with the data. This not only protects sensitive information, but also ensures compliance with various data protection regulations. But remember, IAM is not just about keeping the bad guys out. It's also about enabling the good guys to do their jobs efficiently and securely. It's about striking a balance between security and usability. Identity and access management, therefore, is a cornerstone of cybersecurity, ensuring that the right people have the right access at the right time. Now that we have a grasp of what IAM is, let's delve into its key elements. Picture identity and access management as a complex puzzle, where each piece plays a crucial role in the overall picture of cybersecurity. The first key element is user identity management. This is the foundation of IAM, where each user or entity interacting with the system is assigned a unique identity. This identity is like a passport in the digital world, granting access based on the credentials provided. Next, we have access control, the gatekeeper of the digital realm. This element involves defining and implementing policies that determine who gets access to what resources. It's like a bouncer at an exclusive club, checking identities at the door and only letting in those who meet the criteria. The third element, privilege management, takes access control a step further. It's not enough to just let someone in the club. We need to determine what they can do once they're inside. Can they hit the dance floor, or are they restricted to the lounge area? Similarly, privilege management ensures that users have just the right level of access to do their jobs and nothing more, minimizing the potential damage in case of a security breach. Lastly, we have identity analytics, the eyes and ears of our IAM system. It involves continuously monitoring and analyzing user behavior to detect any suspicious activities. If a user suddenly accesses a system they've never interacted with before, identity analytics would flag it as a potential security threat. When these elements work together, they form a robust defense line against cyber threats. User identity management verifies the authenticity of users. Access control and privilege management ensure they have the appropriate level of access, and identity analytics keeps an eye out for any suspicious activities. These elements, when effectively managed, form a secure and reliable IAM system that can significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access and data breaches. In the current digital landscape, where data breaches are becoming increasingly common, the significance of IAM cannot be overstated. This is the world where our personal and professional lives constantly intersect with technology. In such a landscape, IAM serves as a critical defense line, preventing unauthorized access and maintaining the integrity of our data. Think of it this way. Without IAM, our digital worlds would be like cities without traffic rules, chaotic and prone to accidents. But with IAM, we have a system that not only directs traffic, but also prevents unauthorized vehicles from entering restricted areas. It's like the ultimate security guard, keeping an eye on everything that comes in and out. The benefits of IAM go beyond just security. It also enhances compliance by ensuring that only those with the right permissions can access sensitive data. Plus, it boosts operational efficiency by streamlining access control processes. The importance of identity and access management in today's digital landscape is clear. It's not just an option, it's a necessity. So, what's the takeaway from our discussion on identity and access management? Well, we've learned that identity and access management, or IAM, is a crucial component of cybersecurity. It's about more than just usernames and passwords. It's a holistic approach that involves the right people accessing the right resources at the right times for the right reasons. We've also explored the key elements of effective IAM, from authentication and authorization to access control and audit. These elements work together to create a secure digital environment, preventing unauthorized access and protecting sensitive data. And we've recognized the significance of IAM in today's digital landscape. With the increasing prevalence of cyber threats, a robust IAM strategy is more important than ever. It's a proactive measure that protects against breaches, safeguards privacy, and ensures compliance with regulatory standards. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, identity and access management is your first line of defense. Stay safe out there.